Welcome to Nasdaq TradeTalks. I'm your host, Jill Malandrino, global market reporter at Nasdaq, coming to you live from SmartCon in New York City. Joining me for this segment, we have Cody Carbone. He is the CEO of the Digital Chamber. We're here to discuss how clearer legislation could help drive innovation and market confidence within digital assets. It is great to have you with us, Cody. Welcome to Trade Talks.
Thank you so much for having me.
And for those new to the Digital Chamber, what's its mission? How is it helping to shape the future of digital assets?
Our mission is mass adoption. We've been around for 11 years now. We represent about 200 companies in the crypto space on Capitol Hill with the executive branch, with the White House. We're the mouth, eyes, ears in Washington for the industry. That is our goal, of getting smart, clear, consistent policies for blockchain and digital assets to lead to that mass adoption.
Yeah, well, I mean, certainly, the past year has seen massive growth in the discussion and types of discussions that you're having in Congress around digital asset market, the structure bill, and so forth. How is clearer legislation going to help drive innovation and instill that market confidence?
Well, I think what the market structure bill will do, and why we're advocating so hard for it, is it tells you if you're going to issue a token in the United States, who is your regulator and what do you need to do to be licensed compliantly? If you're going to list a token in the United States, who is your regulator? What do you need to do to operate compliantly? Right now, a lot of these ecosystem partners, developers, they're kind of guessing. They come to the US and they're trying to figure out, okay, do I need to go to the SEC? Do I need to go to the CFTC? What are the rules I need to follow? Like, nothing that is in the regulatory purview right now really fits the digital asset ecosystem. So we're looking for nuanced regulation. We're looking to make sure that the regulation is fit for purpose, that it fits the activities that are very new and could not have been contemplated when the CFTC was created or the Securities Acts were created in the 1930s. So we're advocating for that clarity so the ecosystem participants can finally say, I know who my regulator is and I know what I need to do to comply and see.
So let's talk about that. The nomination of Michael Selleck to lead the CFTC. How might new leadership influence the future of digital asset policy and regulation?
It's massive. The CFTC is going to get a lot of jurisdiction over this industry in the proposed market structure bills. What both parties can agree on, Democrats and Republicans, is that the CFTC needs to have a hand here. The commodities markets and the futures markets are massive in the crypto space. There are a lot of crypto tokens right now that will be designated as commodities. Mike Selig, who has been nominated by the president to now serve as the CFTC chair, is a crypto expert. He is one of the foremost subject matter experts, not only in government, but in the industry as well. He has worked in government. He is coming directly from the SEC, where he is chief counsel of the SEC Crypto Task Force. He worked under and private sector at Wilkie Farr. He worked under former CFTC chair Chris Giancarlo. He worked directly with crypto clients. He knows the industry better than anyone. So we have an advocate there who is going to make sure that the industry has someone who will listen to them, and he's got the industry's best interests at mind when he's trying to create this regulatory framework.
So members of the Digital Chamber include infrastructure leaders such as Chainlink.
Yeah.
How do these collaborations advance open standards and interoperability across the industry?
It's huge. I mean, there's so many different parts. When they say the ecosystem, a lot of people roll their eyes and they hate it because I'm like, no, but there's so many different parts of this. There's the token issuer, there's the underlying infrastructure, there's the exchange. All of these pieces need to be communicating, and the standards need to work across all of them. So we are always pushing for standards that fit the entire industry instead of a fit for purpose for one just subsector vertical.
Yeah, which I mean, there is no one size fits all solution
No.
in an ecosystem that's big. And this is my fourth year, I believe, and just to see how the ecosystem continues to get bigger. And
there's so many suits here, which I could not
there
imagine.
are a lot of suits,
Yeah.
and we're seeing that consistently across all the blockchain infrastructure policy conferences that we come from. You have an annual summit in March, and that's already attracting top voices in policy and tech. What conversations or outcomes are you hoping to get out of that?
Yes, the DC Blockchain Summit. It's March 17th and 18th in Washington, D.C. Cherry blossom season in D.C., so it's
Yes.
beautiful. Come on, if you're in New York, come take the Amtrak down and hang out with us. We had over 30 members of Congress there last year. We had representatives from all walks of the administration. We will have the exact same next year. What our conversation is going to be focused on at the DC Blockchain Summit is, okay, crypto has arrived in DC. We are now putting forward policies. We are now notching wins. We have a stablecoin regulatory framework. We're talking about market structure. What's next? Conversation seems to be around tokenization. We've heard a lot on tax policy. What's next, and how can we drive adoption in that next area? How can we get more retail adoption? How can we get more non-crypto native companies interested in this industry? We're seeing a ton of integration, and it's a lot of crypto meeting traditional finance. How can we go outside of finance?
Right.
How can crypto mean consumer goods? How can crypto go work with entertainment? How can crypto go work with supply chain? That's going to be the conversation at the DC Blockchain Summit.
I appreciate the insight. Thanks for joining us on Trade Talks. And thanks for joining us from SmartCon. I'm Jill Malandrino, Global Market Reporter at Nasdaq.